Welcome back to some of the Bobcast. I'm Chase Fletcher.
I'm doing Rotherham.
I'm going to start over the breakfast and lunch. Friday, April 5th, Long John's, Salisbury steak, mashed potatoes from a veggie bar, and the gravy. Can't forget about that. Monday, you got waffles, picking a blanket, baked beans for a veggie bar. Tuesday, breakfast pizza, cream chicken, mashed potatoes, biscuit for a veggie bar. Wednesday, you got mini cinnamon rolls. Lunch is lasagna, Grand Ben's, garlic bread for a veggie bar. Thursday, April 11th, breakfast burrito. And the lunch is grilled cheese, tomato soup for a veggie bar. Friday is going to be Long John's again on the 12th. And on to the sports.
For sports this week, there is State FFA Thursday, April 4th. Friday, April 5th, there's State FFA. And Saturday, April 6th, there's prom in State FCCLA. And we are on to Barrett's sports segment.
Hello, Summerlin. I'm Barrett with the Summerlin Bobcast sports segment. And this week is a little bit different of a show for you, as we are not starting off with weekly review. And we've got a new segment in here, along with milestone marker, and then we got game time at the end. So let's go ahead and get into our first segment of the day, which is new, and I like to call it Battle of the Beast. So welcome to the newest segment on the show, and this one is called Battle of the Beast. And in this segment, we basically go over some sort of sports game that had two players that went crazy, had really good stats, and they were beasts on the court, and they were battling it out. And this one is from a couple days ago. Obviously, we had Easter breaks, we had a bunch of days off and stuff like that. So this is from last Wednesday or something like that, when these two teams played and these two guys went off. But as you can see behind me, you know who they are. It's the Spurs playing the Knicks. And in this game, it was Victor Wembanyama versus Jalen Brunson, kind of as you would expect, but maybe not to this stature. So first off, a little backstory on the game. The Spurs won. They beat the Knicks 130-126 in overtime. So already you know it's a good game if it's going to overtime. Spurs are obviously the less talented team, but they ended up getting it done in this one. And in this game, we'll start with Jalen Brunson. He went crazy. He had 61 points in the overtime loss. 4 rebounds, 6 assists, went 25 of 47 from the field, and he was plus 20, the team was, when he was on the court. That's a crazy plus minus, and to think that they lost by 4, so when he was on the court, they were minus 24. I mean, talk about having a crazy impact on your team and affecting winning. That's what Jalen Brunson did, and he played a lot of minutes too. I didn't see the minutes total, but Jalen Brunson, 61 in a game, and he lost because a guy named Victor Wembanyama had 40 points, 20 rebounds, 7 assists, went 13 of 22 from the field, and he was only plus 1 when they were out there, but I mean, still, if you drop a 40-20 double-double in an NBA game, yes, there was overtime, but as many times as you can hate on him and say whatever, and obviously the Spurs haven't played that good this year, but I saw a stat the other day that was like, Victor Wembanyama now has more blocks than 85% of NBA players all time or something like that. So in this game, he only had 1 block, so he wasn't really effective that way. But there's not also, when you think of the Knicks, they're not really driving to the rim. They don't really do that. But Brunson had 61, and Victor Wembanyama had a 40-20 double-double. So talk about Battle of the Beast. That's why this segment starts up. And that's how we're going to start the show. We're going to go into our second segment of the day now. It is going to be Milestone Marker. So this is Milestone Marker, and this week we are talking about a Duke Blue Devil basketball player, freshman. His name is Jared McCain, and obviously he's been playing great. And yes, Duke got eliminated from the tournament, which sucks, but they had a good run. And Jared McCain played excellent, and we're specifically talking about his game in the round of 32 versus James Madison when Duke won that one by almost 40. In that game, he had 30 points, went 10 of 15 from the field, went 8 of 11 from the three-point line, had 0 turnovers. He didn't turn it over once, and they talked about all season how James Madison was a really good defensive group. You saw what they did to Wisconsin, and he didn't turn the ball over once. Excellent game, especially for a freshman, second ever NCAA tournament game. But milestone, there's actually 2 of them. The first one is he becomes the first ACC player with 30 points and no turnovers in an NCAA tournament game since Sam Cassell did that in 1993 when Florida State played Tulane. That's the first part of it. The second part of it, he becomes the second highest scoring freshman in Duke history in a tournament game, which he had 30, and he ends up being second behind Zion, who dropped 32 in the UCF game back in 2019, and he's ahead of Kyrie, who put up 28 in 2011. So Jared McCain, I mean, honestly, as a Duke fan, I'm so glad we got to see him grow this year. I hope he comes back, but I just have a feeling that he's not going to. And, I mean, he definitely could, right? I'm sure he's making plenty of NIL money, and he's playing at Duke, so why would you not, right? They're bringing the number one recruiting class. We're going to need some guards to stick around, you know. I don't think Roach is coming back. Proctor probably won't this year either. So it's kind of like McCain, and I think Caleb Foster will come back, but, you know, the guards, obviously Duke is bringing in a recruiting class of a lot of bigs, like Cooper Flagg and the 2 7-footers. But other than that, we need some other guards to stick around, or they're going to have to bring in a transfer guard. But Jared McCain, kind of iffy on if he's going to come back. I actually see it as like a 50-50 right now. I really don't know. But he had an excellent season, 2 milestones in 1 game there, and he just played really good, 3-point sniper, been really fun to watch. But that's going to do it for our milestone marker, and we're going to go into our final segment of the day, which is going to be game time. We're here in game time. We got Dylan.
Yo.
Making some picks in the NBA, and, you know, we got some Final Four picks to make.
Right.
But we'll start with the NBA. We got the Cavs and Lakers.
Lakers.
That's light work.
Light work.
Light work.
Light work.
LeBron.
The lightest work.
LeBron.
This is my sunshine.
I knew that meme was coming. Yep. Okay. We'll just move on because he's
All
now
right.
my sunshine.
Okay.
Hawks playing the Nuggets.
I'm picking the ante. I'm going for the Hawks. I hate Jokic with all of my heart.
Give me the Nuggets though, but I do hate
I
Jokic.
don't care.
Don't care. Okay. Yeah, I'm taking Nuggets
I will
though.
always vote against Jokic in any situation.
Like if he's pulling up from the opposite free throw line and he gets fouled, he's shooting that.
Yeah.
He's trying to get that 3-point play.
Shocker.
It's so stupid.
I hate Jokic.
Next we got the Heat playing the Pacers.
Give me the Heat.
No.
That's okay.
No.
No.
I'm putting my foot down. Enough of this. Don't hate on Tyrese Halliburton.
I don't care.
I know you didn't hate on him all. You just picked off the team. Okay. It's getting that time of season where he's gonna go crazy.
We're purring here.
But no, give me Tyrese because
Yeah.
Tyrese Halliburton. Call him Tyrese. Him a burden. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a bandwagon.
Alrighty.
now. Pelicans playing the Suns.
Goodness gracious. Give me the Suns.
Give me the Suns.
They're so horrible, but KD is just gonna absolutely
Yes,
dog
sir.
the Pelicans.
KD's in. Still is in.
The only good player on the Suns. Devin Booker
Devin
can
Booker.
get it every now and then, but Devin Booker is
Bradley
mid
Beal.
right now.
Bradley Beal is like the most mid player in the league
Bradley
now.
Beal is
I don't know what he's done
the
this year.
middest trade of my life.
I thought that was going to explode the league. It's done nothing. What are they, the 8 seed right now?
Probably.
I think the Pelicans are like the 5 seed.
Yeah.
They got-
Suns are horrible.
They got a guy that
Team.
eats the entire menu every time he goes to a restaurant, and they got Brandon Ingram. So
Yeah.
I don't really know how they're the 5 seed, but they are.
You know what happens.
And that's my only guy Zion that I'm hating on. That's crazy.
I don't even care.
I don't care either. That's why I.
Duke.
Hey, we're.
You
And you know
got
what?
better people coming out of Duke, okay?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Jared McCain.
That's true.
McCary.
He's in. Final game in the NBA. We got the Knicks playing the Bucks.
Oh goodness gracious.
You want me to pick this one first?
Yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna take the Bucks.
Yeah, that's obvious. Yeah, give me the Bucks.
I got the Bucks too.
Is it the Garden?
No, I don't think it is.
Okay, then it's the Bucks.
Dylan, so we're going into college basketball right now.
All right.
We only got 2 games basically.
Obviously.
First off, we got UConn playing Alabama.
UConn.
UConn. Roll Huskies.
Oh god.
Yeah, they're winning that. Bama, they're done. And then the other Final Four game, NC State, Purdue.
Give me the big man.
Which one?
Not Zach Edey. That
Oh.
boy's a bum. Give me NC State. It's light.
Keep the roll going. Give me NC State. Who's winning the chip?
Probably UConn. But
They go back to back.
I want my big dude.
TJ
Yeah,
Burns
kind of goated.
Jr.
He is kind of goated.
No, I actually hate him.
Like go put leak him. Get him
League him in the NFL, maybe. I heard that he actually had like people calling him about the NFL.
Not surprised.
That's crazy. He's in.
Yeah.
He's all he does is post up.
It's
And it
gonna
works.
be the complete opposite of Zach Edey.
People
Zach
send
Edey's
double teams.
Horrendous.
I want to see that 1v1. Zach
Like-
Edey's just gonna be like,
See, did you watch this, like the Purdue game over Easter?
yeah,
Zach Edey's a bum.
yeah, I know.
Man missing layups. All he has to do is that.
Just throw it up to the rim.
He is a bum.
He cut down the nets while standing. Didn't
Yeah.
use a ladder. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
Can't say I have.
So UConn goes back to back.
UConn will probably go back to back.
Hate to say it, but it's
I
probably
hate
gonna
I
happen.
hate to say that.
You don't like to see that in March Madness, but
So that's all we have. Dylan, thanks for coming on,
anytime.
and we'll see you guys next week.